Hey all you gamer gremlins, you can call me ATN, and welcome to the Stage Duty stream. Today is Break the Game Thursday, when I break a game with you for an hour or two, or until the coffee runs out. This week's game, we will be continuing breaking Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind using Mod Organizer 2 and Morrowind script extender friendly mods. We've got a lot of work on the docket tonight. We might be tearing everything apart and redoing it. So strap in. It should be fun and interesting. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to be notified the next time I upload a stream. You can find me at twitch.tv/StageDoodyStreamer. I stream on Sundays at 3 p.m. and on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We have a thing that we do on Sundays that's called Elder Scrolls Sundays, believe it or not. And right now we are running a Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall playthrough using Daggerfall Unity with mods. We are running the playthrough of Amraphanel, the Speaker of Secrets. And he runs around with quite the checkered group of people. So interesting stories going on there. If you're bored on a Sunday, come on over and check us out. We're having fun. You can also find me on Discord at Stage Duty Discussion. You can find me on YouTube at StageDoodyVids. And lastly, you can find me on Twitter at StageDoodyTweet. All links should be in all pages. Let me know what you think. And thanks for coming along for the ride, folks. I really do appreciate it. Okay. With that, let's just jump right into it. Let me get it all set up for us and all mod organizered and whatnot. Push that button and then push this button. Or do something here. Is it Thursday already? Julian, welcome to the stream. Yes, it's Thursday. I can't get my buttons to work here. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Show the desktop and then aha! I did it. Okay, one less thing that's broken. All right. So, behold my mod organizer. All right, so this is what we've got installed right now. Oh, Jtron! Alrighty! Welcome to the stream, and, what, prompted the, name change? I guess in Jtron, the J stands for, Julian, I guess? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm just, well, I don't want to pry. I'm sure you, rearranged the name for a good reason. So, but, glad to have you along. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so I made some discoveries. I played around with this over the week, and I discovered some stuff here. The first thing, basically, we're talking about the aesthesia. Oh, crud. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm doing this right. Hold on. Here we go. Aesthesia. Okay. Now I know. Okay. All right. So they were confusing you with someone else. Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know what a JonTron is either. So, well, there you go. I mean, actually, they say if you're gonna do this kind of stuff, better to use your actual own given name for copyright purposes, because no one can say, hey, that's my name. Well, actually, it's been my name since I was born. So, tough. So, I don't know. I don't know how many Stage Duty streamers there are out there, but if it turns out there is, then I'll fail over to ATN. So, but cool. All right. Well, Julian, formerly Jtron, we can go from there. So here's what I discovered with the grass patch from this. So the grass patch handles 3 different types of grass mods. We're only using the 2. Aesthesia and Ramiro's. Okay. So we're using Ramiro's in the Western Gash sections. And then we're using the Aesthesia Aesthesia in all the other sections. So I got to read in this part of the Beautiful Cities of Morrowind section, okay? And here's what I discovered, that there was a this or that. So, for example, for Ramiro's patch for West Gash, I'm assuming WG is what that is. You would either use this one that's set up for Stonewood Pass, and I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a mod, but I don't think I have that installed. Or you would use this basic one if you're not using Stonewood. And there's a couple in here that are like that. So let me demonstrate a little bit more. So this is the grass patches. Okay, between Balmora and the between Caldera. Okay. I'm also working on my geography. I really only know about, I've only really been around in Morrowind along the in between Sedanine and Balmora, a little bit along the Bitter Coast, and maybe down to Vivec. Otherwise, I haven't really poked around a lot. So I guess I gotta. There's like 4 or 5 major areas that Vardenfeld is subdivided into. So I've got to get with the geography. So, but here's the grass patch, the Beautiful Cities of Morrowind grass patches mod. And as you can see, not only are there 2 Ramiro's Western Gash ones, but there is also I forget what this is called. The AI, was that AI or AL? Yeah, that's AL. Okay, never mind there. But AC, there's 2. And Aesthesia, there's 2. So I went back into Morphin Graphics Extender here in Distant Lands. Let me make this bigger. And I unchecked a bunch of things. And I think I improved it a little bit. So this way we don't have both of these things checked. We have one or the other. Because otherwise it would put as Daedin Isles and Azure Coast. Thank you. So I just checked one and not both. And I also unchecked all the Ramiro's for all the other places that weren't Western Gash. And I let the Aesthesia do that, and I unchecked Western Gash, and I also did that for the patches as well. So with that, yeah, I don't care. Are you? Yes, don't do that. Okay. And I also figured out why the water wasn't looking as cool as it used to, is because I unchecked Zero's shader pack. So I put that back in, and the water's cool looking again. So thank you Zero for that. That was that's a cool shader pack. So let me jump in game and show you what I got, and then I'll talk more about what I've got on the docket for the rest of the night, because I've got some things I want to do to clean this up, et cetera, et cetera. So, why isn't Trite? I need that. Oh, is that what? Okay. So, yeah, something just made sense. All right, let me jump in game here. And blink. And there we go. I still want to figure out what's going on with this. Okay. And let's load this up. And tester guy, I might have to wipe out the game saves and start new ones, I think. That might be something to do here. I can do that during the week to save us some time. Walking through the customs there is time consuming. Everyone's seen it 1,000 times. We don't have to do it again. Maybe I'll pick a different type of tester guy. But overall, okay, so I think we're in Balmora. Okay. And also, just so you're aware, if you don't hear music, just to avoid copyrights and whatnot. Floppy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that pop up at the beginning there. That's on my list. That's on my to-do list. I want to figure out what's up with that. So we're gonna, but not right now. Right now, I've got more pressing things. Okay, so from last week, Julian and I figured out what was the deal with why the flags weren't flopping around. Basically, you had to save, log out of the game to desktop, log back in, and then that fixed it. So whenever you make any large structural changes to the game, a game save, you have to get a new game save after the changes have taken place. The error message in the loading screen, there is a fix, but I've long since forgotten. All right, well, we'll figure it out again. I have every confidence that we will figure that out. Something to do with some of the I think it's the ESM's not reading it properly. We'll get to that later. Okay, so okay, I don't know if you can see it, but in the extreme upper left-hand corner, I've got my frame rates. They're kind of bouncing around in the 50s and the 40s. Maybe they get down to the 30s sometimes, but I don't think they go any lower than that. All right, one of the spots where we had errant grass floating around was right here, and we don't have that anymore. That got cleaned up. Because technically Balmora is part of the West Gash region, so this is Ramiro's territory. So the only grasses that will be here will be from that mod, or Vert's trees, which are awesome. So that's what we're looking at here. This is the Noir mod pack. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Or Bliveron. All right, so it's Noir. I think I've been called that by the denizens of Morrowind a couple of times. I was up north by the ghost wall, Noir, and a bunch of bandits ran at me, and I think they called me that. I can't imagine why they would do that. I mean, you are just in. Oh, right on. All right, we'll have to look into that. All right. Remind me about that. I wanna. There's a lot of Morrowind modding I don't know about, and I want to learn. But right now, as you can see, we got the water fixed because I was dumb and I turned off Zero's shader pack because I didn't think it was doing anything. Oh, heck yeah, it was doing stuff. So that's why that water looks as good as it does. Thank you, Zero. And as we can see, Ramiro's grass pack, the little stones, the little tufts of grass. It's sparse, but I think it works. I think it's cool looking. We got all the flags squared away. There's one or two spots where I think I would want to prune things. That kind of breaks my immersions a little bit. Like this guy right here, the grass just springing forth from the sidewalk when there's no crack. I think I would want to move that. If I would, I mean this I don't mind so much because it's, you know, it's just, you know, in the road kind of thing here. You could figure maybe something's growing through the cracks. But this over here I don't buy. That's kind of broken looking. Oh, floppy noir. And another spot that I've got issue with is on the steps here. I think I'd want to make that go away. I don't think I like the stuff in there. So that's really the only two spots in Balmora that I found. Ooh, it's gonna start raining on me. That I've got issue with. But other than that, the grass mod works really good in Balmora. And also Balmora's, it's a frame rate killer. I've noticed other parts of the game. I mean, it's pretty good, but if you stand in the wrong place in Balmora, the frame rates just crash. So, but from what I understand, that's just Balmora. It's got nothing to do with my mod loadout. It's got everything to do with Balmora. So, all right. So that's covered, and I just want to get down the road a piece where we go into a different region, and you can see the distinction between the Ramiros style of grass and the Aesthesia grass, and the distinction between the two. You play this game at 15 to 20 frame rates for years. Well, I'm hoping to improve the quality of this. Not only the aesthetic quality, but the performance quality as well. So I'm hoping we can make things better.
Speak freely, friend.
Yeah. Okay, now there's one or two things in here that I've got a little bit of problem with. The soldiers find their way. Every once in a while, you gotta fix the soldiers because they get stuck. And yeah, these floaty, I don't know.
If I ever see that elf, he's in so much trouble.
So much trouble. Yeah. So I gotta fix the weeds here, and fix the weeds over there. So the moon moth needs a little bit of gardening done to it.
I'm listening.
Well, everything Bethesda does usually is buggy at launch, unfortunately, but it comes around. And I gotta, speaking of bugs, yeah, we gotta figure out what's going on with this. So I might try to figure out the tool set and nudge these things around, or just delete them outright to see if I can fix that. But it's the only things I've found in this particular region that look screwy. Now, what I want to do... See, that game, you can develop it. Oh, speaking of random Bethesda stuff, so I guess the folks at Bethesda and the folks at Xbox, they were having a sit-down interview, and Todd Howard may have he was talking about basically that they're all saying, well, he leaked Starfield is they're gonna make a let me make sure I'm saying this right. By the summer, they're gonna have a Starfield phone app game. Skyrim 2, baby. Skyrim on my toaster. Yeah. All right. So, and you notice the grass has changed. We've got little purple flowers. We've got the dark green and the light green. Now, Aesthesia has a patch that makes the grass a little darker. And I'm wondering if we may want to try that. Because with the shadows and whatnot, the texture on the ground is a little bit darker green than the grass actually is. And I'm wondering if it would blend in better. Yeah. Do you not have phones? I mean, come on. Everyone's... I mean, what? This intellectual property title, Elder Scrolls, has been exclusively a game PC players have modded since, I don't know, since when did Morrowind come out? 2003-ish? Of course you want to have the new game come out as a phone app. I mean, of course. I mean, oh, God. They were also talking about making the new Bethesda titles Xbox exclusives. I'm not much of a console guy, so I don't really understand, like, you know, year passes or something so you can play I don't know. Don't you guys have phones? I don't know. I hope they don't make it so we can't mod the new stuff. But, you know, yeah, 2001. Oh, Morrowind came out 2001. Yeah. I don't know. I really hope they don't. I understand Microsoft owns them now. On one side, they've got a lot more resources available to them because the people who made, for example, the people who made what you call it? What was it? Folks from Obsidian is also under the same umbrella as Microsoft. So I mean, they could technically, Fallout 6 could be a joint effort between Bethesda and Obsidian again, and we can maybe have more of a, you know, Bethesda can make the you know, the sandbox world, and then maybe Obsidian can work on the RPG elements. Yeah, New Vegas too. Yeah, there you go. You know, so I don't know. I mean, I can see good things too, but I don't know. Lately, they've been. I don't know. Lately, yeah. All right. So basically I just wanted to show what this looks like. The distinction between the one ground cover mod and the other ground cover mod. This is the Aesthesia is a lot more lush. There's a lot more plants. There's a lot more going on. I'm right now as I'm walking, I'm at 60 frames. So there is no performance hit on the grass mod. I mean, there's zero performance hit, and I really like the way the Aesthesia looks. I really want to keep it. But I think having both mods going at the same time, plus both of their patches, I think that was kind of goofy. Well, Superstar, what I hope to do with this is eventually we're gonna finish modding Morrowind, and we're gonna start a playthrough, and we're going to, jeez, look at those things floating around. We're gonna do a Morrowind playthrough. Probably first we're just gonna do the main storyline, and then we'll explore after that. Well, hey, I don't know if I got it at launch, but I got Daggerfall back, I think at 97. I got it. And I only just finished the main playthrough a couple of months ago. So modding is endless. Yeah, well, that's just it. You gotta say, okay, so for modding, what am I trying to accomplish? And then when you do that, you have to stop. And then you have to play. And didn't finish Daggerfall to 2019. Well, you were faster than me. I only just did it a couple of months ago, so yeah. Okay, so here's Bitter Coast. So now here's all the grass for the Bitter Coast. I'm just kind of showing off what we got going right now. I really like what it's done here. I really like what it's done to Satanine over here. How do you have negative arrows? Negative 255 arrows? Ask Bethesda. But, I mean, there's the lighthouse. Ooh, sunshine. Sun's setting. Let's get to the... Oh, don't... I'm so used to that being my sprint button. You know, it'd be nice if there was, like, a third gear. So you got your, like, regular little jog going. And then I can walk. And I can just regular jog. And then if there was, like, a sprint, I could, like, run and that ate up your endurance. I would think I would like that better. That makes a little more sense. You know? All right, so here is... We got a little boat. We got the Silt Strider. We got our little lagoon going on here. We also get a little taste of what Beautiful Cities of Morrowind does to Satanine here. Let's go up the hill. All right, so now I'm starting to lose some frames. But it only like 55. It wasn't, no, 53, 54. So, I mean, we're not really taking a performance hit, even with the sun setting and everything. Now, grass mod-wise, I'm not sure why there's, like, I mean, on either side of this, sure, but, like, right here, I mean...
You want something, friend?
This probably needs some love here. I'll have to figure that out.
Listening. Go ahead.
I mean, this isn't so bad. But, they made the lighthouse taller, and I swear they added more little shacks over here. Which I think is cool.
Under sun and sky.
Under sun and sky. You know, overall,
Under sun and sky.
Dunmer are very polite and happy to see you. I must say, I wasn't expecting that, but they are. You turned off the frame counter in New Piece. Yeah. We eventually will. I just want to get a vibe for, you know, where's the spots that are... Oh, yeah, and this needs help here. We got some floaty grass in here along this. So, Satanine needs a haircut. And then I don't know how you jump into the tree stump that had the axe. Oh yeah, and there's a mud crab over there playing possum. I don't know. Squeaky. All right, so you get the basic gist. So that's the difference between the two grass mods. That's what changes that the Beautiful Cities. All right, so definitely want these incorporated. Question, you know, might just have to interesting. Weren't you saying last week that there's a what the heck is it called? So there was like a tool set engine, the construction set or something like that we can go in there and kind of nip tuck. Well, I mean, I think I mentioned this last time too. I would really like to get more familiar. If there's a construction set for Morrowind, I would like to get a little more adept with it, and I think that would be a good way introduction to construction set. You know, we could start with making a patch for the grass mod, making it a little more realistic, and if the mod author wants a copy of it, I'm happy to gift it to him.
Yes?
You know, give a little back. I'm you know, benefiting from the fruits of their labor. If I can give a little back, I'm happy to. But all in the future. For right now, I mean, it's not game breaking. It's okay. And I think around this grass is kind of growing through this well here a little bit. Well, okay, I'm splitting hairs. Okay, so basic gist has gotten. All right, now we're gonna do some work. Okay, so I'm gonna back out of this. All right, so I feel the changes, the adjustments to the patches, I think that was fruitful. I think that worked, and it cleaned some stuff up. Okay, so now what I would like to do. I don't like the idea that we have all these ESPs floating around in my plugins thing. Now, if you notice, the Aesthesia doesn't have any plugins. The reason why there's no plugins here is because this plugin list only recognizes things that are in like that first layer of the folder hierarchy. So if I go in here, open and explore, as you can see right off the bat, there's no ESPs here. We actually have to go into a layer deep, and then they're there. And then from inside of the graphics extender, I have to create a path to find these. And I think what might not be a bad thing to do is, if I can, I would like to do this to all of the grass mods, so none of them show up here. And I won't be cluttering this section up with all of these that don't need to be there. So that's the next thing I want to try to do, to see if it's possible. So I want to, let's do this. So let's look at Ramiro's and open and explore. All right, so see how all his stuff is like right there? So what if we were to, I don't know. How does Aesthesia do it? We'll just side by side these. And again, worst case scenario, I uninstall the mod, I reinstall it. If I end up breaking it by doing this, we'll find out. That's the whole point of this stream, is to try stuff and see if it breaks it. And then if it does, well, we know we've documented it. Don't do that ever again. And if it does work, well, hey, we discovered something that works, and it'll maybe quality of life improvement here. So, all right. So we've got grass, vanilla regions. So let's do this. I'm just going to steal this, and we're going to make a new folder. And we're going to call it this. Probably should call it something else. Maybe we'll call it Rem vanilla regions. Diablo. Okay, so Superstar, am I going to do OpenMW? Eventually, yes. I don't think I have the gray matter to do a break the game Thursday for both of these simultaneously. I had to pick one. It looks like there's two camps. It's either you're going to do the Morrowind script extender friendly mods, or you're going to do OpenMW friendly mods. and for no other reason that I wanna explore the multiplayer fork of OpenMW. I believe modding it is basically the same procedure, except everybody who's playing has to have the same mods in the same load order for it to work. Once we have a working playthrough for Morrowind Script Extender, I will probably continue to Break the Game Thursday, and then we'll get into OpenMW, and then I'll make a total OpenMW style one. And then maybe by then we'll have done everything we can with the first character, and like what I did with Daggerfall, then I'll have a second character, and then maybe we'll run a second character through OpenMW. But this is this is a roadmap for the rest of 2021 probably. We'll get there eventually. If you're an OpenMW person and you don't really care about Morrowind Script Extender and you don't care to learn anything about it, for the short term, we're going to be doing this. Eventually, we'll circle back around OpenMW because I want to know all of it, frankly, and I figure while I'm figuring it out, why not share it with everyone, and everyone else can learn a little about it too, you know. As far as Diablo, yeah, I played original Diablo back in the day. You know, yep, that's a cow. You know, I started playing Diablo 2, and I think I got as far as, what was the guy that had the bad Sean Connery voice actor? Oh, I can't remember the character's name. And I don't want to ruin it, but I got to where he's at, wink wink, and I think I got into like a jungle, and I stopped playing it. But I still have the battle chest version of Diablo 2 somewhere. I think I haven't touched it in a while, but yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Got a little crazy with the socketing the gems and different items and whatnot, but I hear people really got into the making of magical items in Diablo 2, so that's about as far as I got with it. Honestly, I think I had a little more fun in Diablo 1, the original Diablo. That's probably why I stopped playing it. But I don't know. There's a lot more to Diablo 2. There's a vast much more. But anyway, so all right. So here we are. For the original also. Fair enough. Oh goodness, I played all those games, those old Blizzard games. I've been criticized because I played the original Warcraft, and then the Warcraft 2, was it like, you know, orcs versus humans or something like that? And I did all of those all the way through, and then I also played StarCraft. I don't think I beat StarCraft though. I got really close. I remember every day I would come into work, and my boss would be like, "Well, did you beat it? Did you beat it?" No, but I got like one more level to go. And I did that for like a month, and he's like, "Dude, how many levels are in this game? You're wrecked when you come in, and you spend all night playing StarCraft." Like, yeah, but I beat the level, and I just got one more level to go, and I beat the game. And I never got to the end. And there's this one board where my camp was in the middle, and there were like 3 other camps at the same time. And if you attacked one, I mean, you could wipe out that one, but the other 2 would come get you. And I think I just never could coordinate myself that I could defend against all 3 simultaneously. But that's as far as I got there. So Diablo 1's got some mods for it. Now, I back when I played it, it was the, goodness, when did that come out? I have to look that up. Yeah, I wasn't aware of mods back when I was playing Diablo 1. So if there's mods for it now, I'd be interested to see how people have added to it over the time. But all right, so. Let's see if we break this. So I'm going to All right, so my newly found one, I'm going to take all these, and I'm going to drop them in here. Ah! Okay. So now they're in here. Okay. But they're still here. Okay. So maybe we need to reopen Mod Organizer. I'm going to close Mod Organizer. Uh-oh. Failed to save load order. Cannot find the file. Okay. So it flipped out because I moved things. It didn't. Did it do it? I don't know. Did it do it? I think it did. Okay, so it'll bark at me, but it's not going to break. Now, I still see a whole bunch of stuff in here. So this is all from the patch? For real? Okay, well, let's do the same thing. Yeah, that's all from the patch. That is all the patch. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the same thing. Open an Explorer. Wow, this is all okay. So let's do this by. Let's make a new folder, and then we'll call this REM grass patch, and then we'll do a yoink. And then we'll say a new folder, aesthesia grass patch. All right. And we'll put the aesthesia stuff in there. And all these that say REM on it are obviously REM stuff. So we'll put that all there. So does that mean these are, I imagine these are aesthesia. So we'll just take these and we'll put them in here. All right. Okay, now it will be unhappy with me. And I will exit out and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Open it back up. And okay, clean. All right. Ooh, what's up with this? No valid game data. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Don't. This may not work. Because there is. Wait a minute here. Open. Maybe. Remgrass. These are all ESPs. Yeah, there's no. What if I did this? Just to make it happy. Hold on a second here. Just make a meshes folder. Will it be happy then? So then it'll, even though it's empty, but there'll be something there. Or, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it didn't bark at me. Yeah, that did do it. Okay. All right. So we got it out of our plugins. So now let's go fishing. We're going to go make paths to those. All right, so let's go back into Morrowind Graphics Extender. We'll go to Distant Lands. We'll go to Distant Land Generator. Let's make this a little bigger. All right, so as you can see, all of the items that we moved aren't there anymore. And that's because they're not at that first layer. And the reason why we have all these things is because I created a path to all of the aesthesia stuff. So we're going to go into plugin directories. Aha. All right. So we're going to say add. And then we're going to go find the Morrowind. No, we don't want that. I don't want any of this stuff because mod organizer puts this stuff not in the Steam folder, but in, is it this one? Morrowind mods. And then we want to find Ramiro's stuff. Ours. I know my alphabet. Here we go. All right. And Rem's vanilla regions. And then we'll say OK. And that added another item. And then we're going to say save. And then that should, and there is our Rems. And the only Rem we want is the West Gash one. Okay. And we've got the rest of the ones for everywhere else. Aesthesia is going to do. These are all for Tamriel Rebuilt. We'll be getting to that shortly. And now we want to add the patches. Okay, so plugin directories. Add. Why does it keep going there? Don't go there. You're not helping. Don't go to Steam. Directory, Morrowind, mods. All right. Where we want to look for BOM. So maybe that's up here. Yeah, BOM grass patches. We want the aesthesia grass patches. Okay. All right, that's right where I'd want to put it. And we're going to add the Rem grass patches. And that's also where I'd want that to be. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so save. And now, where did it put the... See, now this is... I want the grass patches to override the regular one. I guess we want both, but I don't know, and I don't see a way to change the load order here. Sort by name, sort by load order, sort by type. I don't know if that's gonna do that there. And then also we have our aesthesia grass patch. No shield guard. I'm not sure which one. So we're going to pick one. So I'm going to pick this one. It looks like the basic one. And then these are all the grass patches for all the other places. Rem, no shield guard. Rem. And And these are all the other... Well, actually, no, we don't want those because I'm only using rem for the West Gash. Okay. All right, so now if the patches overwrite the actual thing, then we're good. What's this? No, that's for something else. Why did I put that up there? That's weird. Did it put anything else in a weird spot? I wish I could reorder this list in front of me. Order by name, order by type. Use current load order. Happens if I say use current load order. Whoa. Oh, it breaks it. That's awesome. Oh, why'd you do that? Okay, let me fix this. Alrighty. Well, actually, I don't need any. These are all the unofficial patches. Mystifiable we want. Beautiful cities we want. Balmora, the canal. Interior. Okay, the glow in the dark, yes. Verts, yes. Not type. Not. Oh, man, it broke everything. Okay. So if you click on use current load order, basically it selects everything. Gee, thanks. What if I back out of this? Yes, I want to exit. If we exit out of this, will it remember? Let's see. Yeah. Poop. All right. Well, we've got a video record of it. I can go back and check my changes here. Really? It didn't remember. Wow, okay, maybe it did revert back because it didn't remember any of the other things I moved over. All right, let's do this again. And this time not break it. Okay, good to know I can just back out of that. All right, so add. All right, we'll do this a little quicker this time. Base, Morrowind, mods, Ramirez ground cover, mill regions. Okay. And we're going to add the patches, aesthesia, and add the patches. There we go. And then save, adds those. Okay, so anything Ramiro's, West Gash, anything West Gash patch. Okay. Aesthesia AC. Grass. Ramirez West Gash. Okay, let me just make sure I got these right. So Ramirez West Gash, Ramirez patch. Track checklists. Yeah, we're not using those sections for Ramirez, so there's no point in adding them. Anesthesia, AC. That's one of those patches there's 2 of. We only need 1, so we'll take the standard one. That's AC. We're not using that. And let's see, Grassy regions. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. I'm not sure if this is this might add another layer of complication that we don't need. I think I got everything. All right, we're going to continue. Automatically set up everything. We'll go back into the, after this finishes, we'll go back into the game, see if I broke anything. And if I didn't, everything is as it was. Or maybe those couple of spots that were wonky, maybe the patches weren't getting applied properly. Now they will. Fingers crossed. We'll see. And if everything looks good, then we know this little technique works. And then I'm going to go into the next thing I want to do, which I've decided. Right now, my first priority is I want to get the world set up. So that's lands, that's environments, that's grass, that's the glow in the dark and the mystify, the lighting, and a part of that. And I was thinking that, okay, I'm gonna have multiple profiles, and maybe I just want to do. I don't want to explore everywhere with each one of my characters. ATN, I'll want to explore everything. Every nook and cranny, every place you can go. So that means Tamriel rebuilt. That means the Cyrodiil expansion. That means the Skyrim expansion. I'm going to want everything for him. But the other characters I play, I'll probably save the exploration for ATN, and the other characters, they can just stay in Vardenfell. Well, there have been several mods. I mean, the handful of mods we've already installed, there have been patches for Tamriel rebuilt. So it's almost like I kind of have to make a choice when I'm installing these mods that everything's going to work with everything. So I think I'm just going to I'm going to have Tamriel rebuilt part of the base load. So this way I don't have to have a second version of these other mods that will have other patches involved. This is, again, quality of life thing. So we might be literally tearing everything apart here and redoing it. Yeah, Tamriel rebuilt is god tier. Yeah, well, that's why I want to try it. I've heard good things. So before we start getting any deeper and having even more mods, let's get Tamriel rebuilt. I want to see if this little trick I did works. Who knows? This might blow up in my face. But being that we're probably going to be uninstalling and reinstalling all the mods that are already here, to get the Tamriel rebuilt patches that are in there, I figure, and I'll well, I don't know. We'll see what's up here. I might be redoing all of this all over again, but let's see if any of that. We'll go for our walk again, and we'll see how bad I wreck the grass mods. And there it is again. One or more plugins could not find the correct versions of the master files they depend on. Errors may occur during load or gameplay. Check the warnings text file for more information. Continue running executable? Yeah, sure. So let's see. All right, tester guy. Let's see what we got. Did I break it? I don't recall it taking this long last time. Okay. We are back. So let's just take a quick peek to our known offenders. Okay, the flags look good. Whoops. I'll just try to do this as briefly as possible. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, that's broken. Poop. Patch did not get placed properly. So that means everything else is going to be a wreck in Balmora. That stinks. All right, let's. But I'm curious about the. Other parts into the other grass mod. All right, so yeah, I broke something. So we might have to rethink that. I broke the Ramirez. Well, maybe I can combine the patches and just make one big Uber Ramirez one, and then do my. So this way, all the patches are combined, and it's done, and we don't have to mess with it. That might be something, and that's something I can do during the week to not eat up time for the stream. But yeah, it may not work. I think it's because the load order is wonky inside of the graphic extender. It might be that the patch is being overwritten by the standard mod, and that's why it's not taking effect. I imagine there's going to be all sorts of silly wonkiness while we're in the West Gash area, especially around the keep. Let's see if that. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of floaty grass over here. Yeah, I made things worse. I did. All right. Well, we'll fix that later. I want to see how the other stuff works. In worst case scenario, I can just rip it all apart and redo it. It's just time consuming. All right. Can you go a little faster? Can we give this guy an espresso so he moves a little quicker? Yeah. All right, so let's see how this worked out. Did I wreck this? Well, this all still kind of looks the same. So the aesthesia mod patches took effect. Let's get over to that town. What is that, Pelagia? Let's go look at that town. See if, yeah, this looks different. Or it looks like we're missing grass. Wasn't all this covered with grass? All this here this was a big beach? I don't know, it feels different. Or I'm just crazy. Not sure. And we might have to just reinstall everything. All right. So Pelagia is up the way here. Well, when you are using Mod Organizer basically creates a virtual data file folder, so it doesn't touch the real one. So you have to do everything through Mod Organizer to affect that quote unquote virtual data folder. So you notice that when I run the utilities, I run them from Mod Organizer as opposed to from inside the Morrowind uh, folder, and that goes for if you were running loot or any program, because otherwise the changes that you make won't affect the Mod Organizer version of it. Yeah, well, that's a good point, Julian. I'm thinking about maybe I might have to Frankenstein something together, combine them all into one mod as opposed to mod and then
Yes.
patch, and then put them all together, and then this way I can kind of shuffle them around. Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
So we'll play with
I'm
that.
listening.
You know, this is also another problem when there's the main unedited mod, and then there's a patch for that self same mod. Things are pretty, simple. But when you've got multiple patches that affect that mod, depending on the load order, will affect which patch takes effect first, and then will be overwritten by the next patch that's in the list. To combine all these things together, I mean, there's things. Oh goodness, what's the name of the? Oh, it escapes me right now. I think there's a utility. See, now in the Skyrim arena, you would use Xedit. So it'd be and you can get in there, you can list all the mods, and you could see where they conflict, and you can fix things, move things around, make changes, combine things. I don't know if there's an Xedit for Morrowind out there. I'd have to look into it. I know there's for Fallout there's one, and I know for Skyrim there's one, but I'm not sure if there's if it's compatible with Morrowind or not. Then there's, oh goodness, I can't think of the name of the its predecessor, which I think there is a compatible version for Morrowind because it's an older one. It kind of does the same thing, but not. There's still some. Oh, I can't think of it. Basically you can take multiple mods and combine them together. You know, many mods become one mod, and then there's no more conflict. And there's for Skyrim, there's newer mods called a newer utility called Xedit. But yeah, this already doesn't look right. It's not as lush. Poop. Already this doesn't look as good. All right, yeah, I broke it. Oh no, this because this is west. This is west. This is Bitter Coast area. Humbo, welcome to the stream and thank you for following. Appreciate it. I mean, unless I ticked the wrong boxes, this should be. The grass here should be Aesthesia, not Ramirez. Ramiro's. Ramiro's should only be West Gash. This is Bitter Coast territory. This already doesn't look as cool. Oh, I broke it. Oh, I so broke it. It was fixed. It was working. Mods. Oh, if you want the mod list. Okay, so where I am, yes, I guess I should talk about this. The place where I am, woodchucking away my mod list, not only for Morrowind, but also in for Daggerfall. It's on the discussion section of my YouTube channel, And if you type in, can I get over there? My mouse. This game's not going to let me go over there. If you type in the Twitch chat explanation point MODLIST, it'll give you a link to my YouTube's discussion tab. And for whatever reason, once you get to there, you have to there you go. You have to click how you want to order. There's only 2 things there, but for whatever reason, sometimes they get hidden. So what you got to do is you got to click on what is it? The order by what order do you want to look at the items on the discussion list, and that shakes it loose so you can see both things. I will be updating the Morrowind list shortly. Probably once the stream's over, I'll put a little time into fixing that up, adding the extra things that we're gonna add. But it's kind of sparse. We only just started. I guess this is like the 7th episode of this. So maybe we need to get a little more traction. But yeah, from here on out, that's where I'll be putting that information. So.
You want something, friend?
Huh. I don't think the aesthesia even...
You want Keep something, moving. friend?
You need to get out of my way. Get out of my way. Yeah, this looks so different.
Yes,
Yes,
Outlander.
Breton?
Yeah, I think I broke it. Let's see if the floaty grass is on the stairs here. So everything that's cool went away, but everything that's broken is still here. All right. Well, maybe my trick won't work. Maybe I got to do it the way it was before. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. So I have sufficiently broke that, but I probably need to delete and reinstall most of the stuff anyway. So let's get back into... Okay. So the rest of the night, I want to work on getting Tamriel rebuilt and Cyrodiil and Skyrim installed. So let's go over what that is. So we've been getting beautiful cities of Morrowind and patches for that, for the grass mods and whatnot. Yeah, ground cover is... I think I should have left it the way it was before. I think I don't think the patches are getting applied properly in the way that I'm currently doing it. So if all of those ESPs were actually in the plugins, then the load order gets applied when we go into Morrowind graphics extender. The way I'm doing it, they're just kind of getting thrown in there alphabetically, and I don't think that's working. Or I would have to manually create a new Uber grass mod and combined all the patches together to get something going there. A bash patch. That's what I was trying to think of before. So I don't know. We'll have to work with that a little bit later. But okay. So before we go any further, I want to get Tamriel Rebuilt going. So what is Tamriel Rebuilt? Tamriel Rebuilt, the original Morrowind game, was just the island of Ardenfell, nothing else. Maybe Solstheim. I guess that's Solstheim over there, maybe. But the rest of the mainland of Morrowind was never fleshed out. Tamriel Rebuilt fleshes out the rest of the province of Morrowind. I don't think they're done yet with it. I mean, it adds a lot of different areas, which, oh my goodness, I want to go to all of them. But Yeah. So yes. So that's what so I was trying to find a picture. Yes. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. So from what I understand, like Julian was saying, the eastern side of the province is done and fleshed out. They put NPCs, they put quests, they whole 9 yards, ready to go. That's represented by the lighter color here. The more western and southern parts, where I think the land is there and maybe some of the towns, they haven't fleshed out any characters, they haven't fleshed out any quests. It's just land to explore, I think, at this point. And then in time, they'll be patching it and adding more stuff to it. So we have the distinction between Tamriel Rebuilt Mainland and Tamriel Rebuilt Preview. So it's just understood that when we go into the sections that are considered preview, it's a work in progress. They haven't completed it yet. So it looks like all the Telvanni areas look like they've been fleshed out, and a little bit of the stuff right across from Vivek City. So I got plenty of time. So we'll maybe once we finish up the stuff in Vardenfell, we'll go over to Telvanni's and see what they're up to, and if we really we exhaust everything that's there and they haven't added anything to it, then we'll wander around in this, and that's what ATN does. He wanders around. With that said, not only did someone create lands for the rest of Morrowind, but they've also done parts of Skyrim as well. And not only just parts of Skyrim, but also parts of Cyrodiil as well. So, yeah, land, a crazy amount of land. So, I'm interested in all this. So I want it all. So, that's what we're installing right now. And then, as I remember, pretty much each of these, if I'm not mistaken, when you were installing them fresh, had some patches for Tamriel Rebuilt. Every time you see a TR, that's a patch for Tamriel Rebuilt. So we might have to go back through all these and go back to their main site. I guess I could do that during the week because we already kind of covered installing these and what it's like in previous episodes. So we haven't installed Tamriel Rebuilt in these other three yet. So that's really what I want to do for the rest of the hour here. So without any further ado, let's get Tamriel Rebuilt installed. All right, so we've got the core. What we got here? Faction integration, preview content. Yeah, we want the preview content. Travel network core Vardenfell, travel network core preview. Oh yeah, we want that. So again, 0, 1, 2. There's 2 3s. So that means there's a choice. You only pick one of them. So being that we want the preview content, so we want the core, the preview content, and Vardenfell. Patch for Abbott's Travels mods. I don't know what Abbott's Travels mods are, so I'm not going to choose those. So fingers crossed it's not something we'll have to get later. But all right, that's the parts I'm going to use. I'm going to install them. Tamriel Rebuilt also reaches out to Tamriel Data. So we're going to bring this guy up here. Does Beautiful Cities of Morrowind have a Tamriel Rebuilt part? Beautiful patches. We might have to just look. No need? Okay. All right. We might have to go through things and check, but I don't think there is. Lots of patches for Tamriel Rebuilt. Yeah, so therefore it needs Tamriel Data. I think of that as like a library it refers to. So, but we've got that from other things. And make sure to read the information. Both register both BSAs in your Morrowind INI. but that would be more for OpenMW. I don't think you need to do that for this. Okay, so about the project, frequently asked questions, preview faction travels, compatibility for Abbott, Silt Strider, and boats. I think or I'll get one big. I need to make an edit to the Morrowind config file. Okay, so for Tamara, even though we're doing OpenMW, or rather, I know for OpenMW you have to, but for Morrowind script extender friendly, we have to make a change. Okay. Let's see here. Before installing, please ensure that you're blah 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 blah. All right, we can do that. Let's see. I want game folder. We're looking for Morrowind INI. Morrowind. This guy right here. We'll open it with Notepad. Okay. Let's make these bigger. Okay. You've got the edit memorized. Good man, good man. All right, so where do I want to go? Because this feels like I know for OpenMW you've got to add lines, but for we're not doing the OpenMW. But maybe maybe we do. Maybe near the bottom you'll find a section called Archives. Okay. Archives right here. Okay. So we have to add a BSA to that. Let's do this. Derp. Yoink. All right. I want to add this. All right. Archive. All right. Copy that. Okay. Doink. And hey, I wonder if you have to add the Tamriel rebuilt data. Oh no, maybe that's something else. That's all right, so PT and TR. Okay. And okay, then I guess save. All right. So we got that. I wonder if that's why we got the error in the beginning. Maybe one of these, the OAAB and the Tamriel data also needs to be added in some way. Perhaps. I don't know. I'll look into it. All right. So Tamriel rebuilt. Okay. Tamriel rebuilt. Can we just grab all 4 of these? And can we move these there? Aha, we can. So they're above. Let me see. That doesn't really override anything. Okay. Preview and mainland, ESP, preview mainland. Okay, and this is factions mainland. Okay. All right. So we got this bothers me. So okay, so travels. Okay, I see what you mean. So that's for fast traveling around. So factions, okay. All right, so that's in place. Beautiful cities we'll leave alone. We'll assume beautiful cities is good to go. All right, so the next thing I want to do, I think, all right, let's get the other one going here. So I also want the Cyrodiil one. Kapow. Now, do we have to do that for Cyrodiil province as well? Do we have to add that as well? I guess we'll just kind of grab both of these and we'll put that. No? Okay. All right. So Cyrodiil. Installing them on, copy the contained folders to your data file. Okay, drag and drop. Make sure you have at least terminal data. Tick Cyrodiil main in your launcher. You may wish to use animated grass. Oh yeah, some of these come with their own grass, so that's kind of cool. Yet another grass mod, technically. So, all right, interesting. And then Skyrim 1. Let's see here. Skyrim Home in the Nords. Okay. Kapow. All right. And we'll add you. Whoops. Get back there. Okay. Oh, and this has grass mods too. Awesome. Okay. All right. So that has. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So let's move that one up. So Cyrodiil main, Cyrodiil grass, Skyrim main, Skyrim grass. So I'm assuming we'll have to untick the grasses after we get them set up. Okay. And then Tamriel data, factions, mainland preview. Okay, and then this is the rest of this is beautiful cities. And we got all vert stuff. I don't think there were any choices for verts. I have a vague memory of glow in the dark having some other things. Okay, so it's just adding those archives is only necessary when installing Tamriel Rebuilt. Okay, fair enough. Let's reinstall Glow in the Dark. Why is that? Derp. Okay, yeah. And also, hold on a second here. I mean, I really gotta double check some stuff here. So Morrowind enhanced textures. Was there anything here for Atlas land default used? Okay, that's OpenMW. Was there anything for Tamriel Rebuilt in here? I don't think so. Wow, there's a lot. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. Okay. Okay, so I think we're okay there. All right, glow in the dark. Let's see. Is there anything extra for Tamriel Rebuilt? Features. Tamriel Diamond. Okay, below is the recommended mods have been. Edible message list. Okay, so there is some stuff about Tamriel rebuilt. Okay, so there might be a patch in here. So if we say reinstall mod, let's see if we get the patch list again. We do. Okay. It's glow in the dark. Interior sun rays. Yeah, that sounds good. Would you use Nord glass windows? I don't have that mod installed. So for now, I'm going to have to say no. Would you like to use Raven Rock glass windows? Oh, wait a minute. Replaces the wooden shuttered Nord windows in the vanilla game. Okay. So yeah, I guess I do want this. Okay. And I do want that. Yes. Tamriel data is used. Do you plan on to install Tamriel data? Yes, I do. Do you plan to install Dark Molag Mar? This patch will make Windows into Molag Mar. Dark Molag Mar. Okay. Let me see which options. High res windows. Exterior and interior. Okay, that's the Telvanni dormers. Okay. Huh. I don't know if I made any changes. I didn't see anything that jumped out at me for... let's see what happens. We'll say replace. And it doesn't look like it did anything. Telvanni dormers. And fine. Okay. So then where was I seeing? Was it Mystify that had something? What am I thinking of then? I don't know. Okay. Well. Hopefully I didn't just break that. Okay. If not, I'll completely uninstall it and reinstall it. I can fix it later. Glow in the dark. Weird. Why is that showing me? Oh, is there a new version of Glow in the Dark? Hold on. Sure enough, there's a new version. Well, heck. All right. Hold on a second here. Files. Updated. All right, let's just grab this real quick. Yeah. Download. All right. Slow download because I'm cheap. And done. Just like that. All right. I will. Let's just do this. We will remove Glow in the Dark. And Beautiful Cities has a patch for the dormers. And now we will get the new and improved. We'll delete the old one. delete derp. Yeah, just the one. Bye-bye. Here's the new one. Okay, glow in the dark. Yes, we want the sun rays. We want the Nord windows. We want the Raven Rock glass. I'm just going to say yes to everything. Let's see what happens. Telvanni. Okay, now they changed this now. Include, exclude. The Telvanni dormers on Vardenfell. But we have. Not going to let me do that. Beautiful Cities of Morrowind has a Telvanni. All right, fine. We'll include. All right. The following folders were not found in archive. Likely incorrect. Oh, okay. Cancel. So we'll do this again. And we won't do the. Yes. Nord Glass. Raven Rock. No Dark Molag Mall. Include. Try that. Okay, that it liked. Okay. We'll put you back there. And we'll add that. And it put itself right where it needed to go. Okay. Really? All right, we'll play with that later. All right, now I broke all of the grass mods, so I think we're going to remove and we're going to reinstall. Yeah. Remove. Failed to update. Yeah, whatever. Just remove it. Okay. And I won't shuffle things around again. I'll leave them be. Okay. So uninstalled. Aesthesia ground cover. All right. To reinstall. Okay. Yoink. Put you right back up here. And that really shouldn't put anything anywhere. Right. Okay. And then let's see. We're going to put Ramiro's ground cover back. All right. So now Tamriel Rebuilt plugins. Tamriel Rebuilt preview section. Vanilla resolution, that's fine. No mushrooms, thicker grass. Legend. I'm going to try the thicker grass this go around. Let's see. But we need the Tamriel Rebuilt stuff there. Okay. And then we'll put you under there. And activate the plugin. And oh my goodness, look at all the stuff there. Alrighty. All of this we're not going to use. We're just using this for Tamriel Rebuilt. Oh. Actually, hold on a second. Let me try this again. So we're just using the Ramiro's for West Gash. Let's do this again. So really, I'm not going to use the because the Aesthesia has those. I'm not going to, but I will do the thicker grass. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And we'll bring you back up here and add you. Okay, there's less. And we just want West Gash. Nothing else. Okay. And I'm going to pull these guys down here. All right, I'll put the trees first. Okay. And now we need the patches. And here are the patches. Okay. The Aesthesia, and we want the Ramiro's. Okay. Oh, cancel. Oh, well, actually, hold on a second. To simplify things, we were going to just overwrite the patch. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Keep them separate for now. Okay. And we'll put you there, and we'll activate it. And what did it do? Doink, doink. Oh, so many patches. Okay. So we're going to put our tribunal delay a little bit lower. Okay, so we don't need. I love the way it just auto checks everything. We just want the West Gash for Ramirez. And there's that. Aesthesia. Patches. Man, there's just so many patches. And there's 2 GLs, so we're going to uncheck. Those are 2 GLs, right? The one's not GI. Okay. And no shield guard. Okay. So we got the grasses back. Hopefully I didn't break glow in the dark, because that was working pretty good before. I liked that the way it was. All right, so now we need to, let's see what we got here. Oh boy. What did I break? Okay, so what does it remember? Okay, so it's Morrowind, Tribunal, Blood Moon, TR Mainland, Cyrodiil, Skyrim, and then these are the patches: Mystify, Factions Preview, Travels, Cyrodiil Grass, Skyrim Grass, Beautiful Cities, Glow in the Dark, Vert stuff. Ramirez, we just want West Gash. Aesthesia. And we want all the grass, but not both GLs, just one. Ramirez, we only want that's West Gash Stonewood. don't want that. Tribunal delays there for some stupid reason. Okay, now we want, here are all the TRs. Okay. Blood Moon regions. TR preview. Good gravy. Want all of these. Please tell me there's no doubles. Oh, there's an AI, there's an AL, and there's an AT. Great. Okay, so not the West Gash. Crash. And then everything else. Oh boy. I guess I'll add that. Because that's Tamriel rebuilt. So we don't want this one. We don't want this one. We don't want this one. And we don't want the West Gash. And then for Ramirez, we just want the West Gash. Aesthesia, AC. So this is the part that breaks my brain because it put the patches above the actual thing that it's changing. And I'm just kind of curious. My plugin directory. Okay, yeah, it just sees the 4 from that. All right, cancel. All right, I think that's, unless I'm missing something. So you think the patch meant to replace it completely, huh? So I would have to, I might have to install it differently then. Oh, really? So the patch is a replacement for the original. That actually would explain some things. That would actually make sense. All right, so if that's true, then where's the patch for the West Gash for Ramirez then? Stonewood Pass. I'm not using Stonewood Pass. The original grass plugin. Okay, so let me see here. Agreed, and that would actually explain some wonkiness. All right, so if that's the case, TR. So then where's the heck? Aesthesia AC. Is there an AC? So then I would want to uncheck this because there's an Aesthesia AC patch. So I wouldn't want this one if I'm reading that right. Because that's the only, here, let me do this. Oh, it's getting complicated. All right. G. Mod organizer, Morrowind, mods, grass patches. Okay, because best I can tell, so these are the Ramirez. Okay, so Stonewood Pass, and there should be another one, Rem West Gash. Rem West Gash. Rem, not Stonewood, but Rem West Gash. Unless it put it somewhere stupid. Is there another? Did it put it somewhere weird? So that's what we're basically looking for is rem WG. I mean, unless it just overrode it. Let's do this. Give me another. Let's compare. Doink. Doink, doink, doink. And mirror rems. Here we go. And yeah, rem. So is it that one or is it that one? This is the patches. This is the original. They're both named the same thing. So did it just overwrite it? Because when we go into here, I only see the one. Okay, well, we'll circle back around to that later. I'm more concerned with these other patches. So aesthesia AC. And then I'm assuming these are also, because the rems are called rems. So let's go up here to aesthesia. We want regions. Yeah, see here? So there's, but see then why is this one AC? Why is that one called aesthesia AC? And this one's grass 8. Okay. There's an AI. There's AI, there's a BC. And then a GL. AI, BC, GL. Oh, this is so weird. So then I don't want to AI, BC, GL. So I don't want to tick those then because the patches will take their place. And then AC. So wow, then I just only the original one I want is the AL and the Blood Moon. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see how that affects it. We got Mystify. We've got Glow in the Dark. I think we're covered. All right, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Automatically set up everything. All right, and away it goes. All righty. I think we'll have enough time to do a quick run through from Belmora and see if we can get the Satanine. See if everything's back in the. And during the week, I'll do a little more quality control and look around a little more. See if things found their way back to where they're supposed to be. And I might just leave things alone and just have a cluttered plugin section. I think that might be a better way to go until I can figure something else out that works. But I can experiment that during the week instead of eating up stream time. And maybe it will load. All right, so Cyrodiil mod had its own grasses. The Skyrim one had its own grasses. And we're going to use the Aesthesia for the mainland of Morrowind. I believe that's how we're working the grasses. So the only place we're using the Ramirez is for the West Gas section. It would be nice if I was just installing the patches wrong, and that's why a lot of that stuff was doing what it was doing. Come on. Wow, it's really working a lot longer than it normally does. Oh my goodness. Come on. The little graphic extender that could. Come on. There it goes. Good gravy, that's a lot of stuff. Let's see if we get that error, that warning, and when it finishes. Apparently there's a rock texture it doesn't like for whatever reason. Almost there. Oh my goodness, come on. Generating distant texture sets. All right. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, big money. Come on. You can do it. Oh my goodness. Well, I may have broken it yet in a different way now. I mean, we added a whole bunch more stuff to it, so I guess there's more for it to chug on. But I didn't realize it was this much. Well, heck, we just tripled the landmass. Oh, 25 warnings. Oh my goodness, what did I break? Oh, geez, look at all the stuff. All right. Texture. Terminal data, failed to load, object reference not set. Oh, crud. Don't worry about the warning. Nice. Failed to load. Reference instance. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Finish. And exit out of that. All right. More stuff. What am I forgetting? I think we're good. Wow, did Beautiful Cities of Morrowind also get an update? Hold on a second here. March 7th, yeah. When did I... What do you mean I haven't downloaded this mod yet? Silly machine. I totally have. We'll look and see what the latest and greatest is there. I do want to just take one quick run. I know we're kind of getting to overtime here, but oh yeah, wait, I gotta uncheck these things. Uncheck that. We'll uncheck all this grass. Verts can stay. I guess Cyrodiil grass and Skyrim grass. And I think we're good. Okay. Let's see what happens. Well, we still got this. See if we get any new ones. This is probably going to take a while for it to load. So we're installing the sun and the moon here. Or not. Wow. That's good. Tester guy. Uh-oh. The selected master file. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to make a save. Yeah. Yes, I wish to continue. Probably going to have to make a new save and... Loading area. All right, we've arrived. Okay, so far so good. All right, we got our banners flapping in the breeze like they're supposed to. And did I install the mods right? All right, so far we don't have our floaty mess. A little more grass. I did add, I told it to make the grass thicker. So, Ramiro's mods got a little more oomph to them. I see a glowy red lantern here, so I think our glow-in-the-dark is working properly. Be cool to see what the windows look like at night. So far so good. Come across anything crazily broken
There
yet?
are many creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
Oh, good hunting. All right, now that kind of looks more like... Whoa. This... Is this Ramiro? If this is Ramiro's, that's pretty good, but that kind of looks more like what Aesthesia does. What did I just do? Huh. I mean, I like it. But, yeah, we got problems here. Alright, let's look around a little more. I don't think Ramiro's is,
You may speak.
worked. I don't see the little stones anywhere. Still got this
You may speak.
silliness. Have to look at that. And we still got the weeds growing out of the steps up there.
Speak up.
You may speak.
What is this? Hold on a second. What is this? New anomalies. I think the aesthesia West Gash loaded
Wealth
is
beyond
what
measure.
I think happened here. But because I don't see the little stones that Ramirez one makes. Well, we'll. Yeah, and there's the grass. The aesthesia one loaded. Because that's what the aesthesia does. It puts all the wheat field right in the middle of everything. All right. Well, something didn't load right. We'll have to take a closer look. I don't see the little rocks that the Ramirez one makes. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the little rocks. I'm confused now. I did ask the Ramirez one to add fuller grass. So maybe this is what it does when it does that. I didn't do a complete apples to apples. Maybe I should have. But yeah, this looks a lot more like what aesthesia did. Well, real easy. I can go back into the generator and the graphics extender and uncheck all the Ramirez stuff and then come back in. And if it's all still here, then I know it's the aesthesia one and I did something goofy. Maybe I need to save and log out and log back in too. Oh, and these poor guys stuck behind the... Help this guy out. Hold on a second.
Keep moving.
There you go. And we still got all the weeds growing through the walls here. And floating around up there. So that didn't really change anything.
You want something, friend?
I'll have to experiment with some of this during the week. Find out what's doing what. Yeah, this doesn't do anything there. That's still goofy. All right, so let's see what the rest of the world looks like. Because I think they're the REM ones puts these little stones down. So like some of it's there. I'm not sure. I don't want to eat up too much more of your time, but I just want to get to... Because it's been kind of the test. I want to just see if I can get to Satanine to see what the Bitter Coast grass looks like. All right, so this should be all Stesia now, because now we're technically officially in the Ascadian Isle regions. We're no longer in the West Gash. I might have to experiment. What's it look like when we actually do use all of one grass mod? What is it? What's the main changes? All right. Just gonna truck along here. I mean, this all pretty much looks like it always does. Now I'll see if I can't hop a ride to some of these newer lands. See what I can see. Ah, I could take a boat to the mainland from just about any of the port towns. Okay, interesting. I will have to try that. Let's make a quick diversion over into Pelagia. I think I'm saying that right. Pop in on the Imperial banners. I mean, honestly, this all should be exactly the same unless I've got the patches right now. Yeah, someone needs to mow the lawn here. Actually, this will be a good test because there was lots of inside the keep here. There was lots of grass that should. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. You're right. This is fixed because before this was awash with grass right here. So this is fixed now. So I was installing those patches incorrectly. All right, so then it's just install the patch. There you go. All right, I learned something. Just go up here. Interesting. Okay.
I'm listening.
Jeez, now if we could just get the bitter coat or rather the Balmora area grasses to work right.
You want something, friend?
This all looks great.
I can tell.
So hopefully Satanin also looks equally as normal. I mean, I guess this is kind of the outskirts of town, so if there's grass here, But so far so good. This looks right. God, I wish this guy could jog a little quicker. There's a run real fast spell. Let me see. Oh, get a hoof on. All right. So we broke some things, but we fixed other things. And that gives me an idea of what needs to be where and what and how. So, and got 60 frames. So we're doing pretty good in that department. I'm not running out of computer grunt to do any of this. So that's comforting. Oh, and we got to work on people next.
Of the burden of your coin.
There's an improvement to like the people textures or whatever, or the animations and whatnot. I mean, we got a pretty good jog animation going here, but I bet you there's more that need to be done. I think the beast races need some love there. As far as their walking around animations, modernize it a little bit. We get some decent face mods and hair mods. Probably be the next major thing I'll chase after once we get the world straight. And then we're gonna start getting the people fixed, armor, weapons. You know, then we'll start working on the clutter, the things in and around. All right, so here we go, Bitter Coast. All right, water still looks like water. I don't know, the foliage looks thinner, or maybe it's me. It's making all the little... Oh, maybe not. Lots of shadows. Oh, what the heck is that thing over there? I don't want to know. Probably got big teeth. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. There's grass. Okay, Satanine. Big old lighthouse there. Grass looks pretty good. Big ferns. Whoa! That was kind of weird. Got a little stuttery. We got some good trees. Let's see. Almost there. Just want to see how the grass around the lighthouse and the entryway there, if that's different. Those don't look half bad. But I see what you mean. I'm accustomed in the load order. If there are two mods that are named the same thing, the one that's lower in the load order will completely overwrite the first one. So you can have multiples in a row. It's just whatever comes last, that's the one that it takes precedent, and that's the one that actually happens. There's still a bunch of grass here. There's not a bunch of grass right here. Oh, okay, that's
Speak freely,
better.
friend.
But maybe, like you said, maybe grass mods are different. The way this all works and goes through the graphics extender thing. So maybe it doesn't work that way. It does feel like there's less grass. Well, maybe up until now I've had 2 grass mods. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. This is all cleaned out. We don't have floaty grass here anymore. Okay. Better. Yeah, I think that was the trick. I had 2. Yeah, there you go. Progress. Agreed. I had 2 grass mods going at the same time, and one doesn't cancel the other out. They just do both. Okay. That's... The grass does look a little thinner. Alright, well... Need to get our shantytown screenshot here. Alright. Still got some stuff to figure out. That's for sure. But like you said, I think progress was made figuring out how these things work. So if you do have patches, you load the patch and not the main file anymore. Okay, fair enough. I can see how the rest of the grass mods work. And during the week, I'll start exploring the new lands to make sure they're all in place. And if everything looks good, and we still have the glowy lights in the windows, and nothing else is exploding on me. Here, let's just do this real quick. 5 p.m. Let's wait for 3 hours. Yep, there's our glowy windows. Here we are. Nighttime in the shantytown. Glow in the dark was working.
You want something, friend?
I like it. Alrighty, folks. I think
Yes?
we're in a good spot to end the stream for the night. I will try to figure out something for us to do for next week. Or if I can fish around and find some things that are still broken, maybe we can fix those next week. If not, if the world looks like it's together, unless you can think of any other... Gonna check out the mainland. Can I get a boat from Satanine? Or the Silt Strider get me somewhere where I can Oh, back down here. Let's see, let's see. Can I get on this dock? Oh. I gotta talk to that guy? Can I get up here? Oh. There you go. Travel. Ebonheart? Is that mainland, I think? Actually, hey, I just thought of something. Hold on a second. Wait, goodbye. Hold on a second. We have maps now. So, there's Vardenfell. Actually, let's make this bigger. Oink. Alright, so there's our Vardenfell. And there's our new lands. He said Tilvani side. There's the west side. Oh, okay. So let's make this smaller again. Yoink. And then we'll go to Ebonheart, and then from there I bet I can pick up something. There's also an expand map for Tamriel rebuilt option in the code. Oh, code patch. Yes. All right. So I'll have to check on that too. And Ebonheart's another one of these places that kills my frame rates. Okay. So, oh yeah, there's that big goofy dragon sculpture thing. Okay. Is that a guy that can get me to the mainland? Or a gal? Or, yeah. Let's see. Can you take me somewhere? Sorry, there must be some mistake. I'm a fisherman, not a gondoler. Okay. Fisher folk. Okay. Where is... Why are you in...
Yes?
Why are you in the crate, bro? Why are you... Dirt basket? I don't understand. I'm resetting you. I can't talk to him. Alright, well, we'll leave that guy alone. That's something to look at later. Maybe this person? Can you ferry me across? Travel? Aha! Which one should I go to? Now, Vivek Temple is Vardenfell. The travel mod isn't active. Okay. Oh, probably. I bet you know why? Because I haven't saved and quit and then reloaded. Because remember we had to do that with the flags. I think we have to do that with this too. So those changes take effect. Apparently the grass mods don't have to worry about that, but physical location places. Physical location mods. Apparently that's important. All right, I will monkey around with this during the week. No, maybe I'll make a new I'll delete all the previous saves and start a fresh one because we made a lot of changes. But all right. So the outro. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to be notified the next time I upload and stream. You can find me at twitch.tv/StageDoodyStreamer. I stream on Sundays at 3 p.m. and on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can also find me on Discord at Stage Duty Discussion. You can find me on YouTube at StageDoodyVids. And lastly, you can find me on Twitter at StageDoodyTweet. For all your social media correspondence goodness, all links should be on all pages. Let me know what you think, and thanks for coming along for the ride, folks. I really do appreciate it. All right, so the adventures of Tester Guy once again. So we may have discovered some nuances about the grass mods. An idea I had may not work, so I'm not going to do that again. And we are adding the Tamriel Rebuilt and the Cyrodiil and the Skyrim extra land mods to our base loadout. So every profile that we have in Mod Organizer is going to have all of those land masses as a part of its base setup. So I'll poke around during the week and see if I can find anything else that's broken. And next week we will, I'll share what I found with you to see what else we can be seeing. I'll probably start a fresh Tester Guy so we don't have any of the problems of, the game save doesn't match what the game is doing issues anymore. And we will go from there. Julian, as always, appreciate you coming along and helping me out. And stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time, folks. Take care.